Our company is a part of a large production association in Kiev, which is engaged in production of medicines. We use various pharmaceutical equipment that meets the requirements and standards of GMP for production of our products, unit for dehydration of aqueous solutions, and extracts in a fluidized bed apparatus, rotary tablet machines, automatic line for packaging tablets into plastic film and foil, and other high-tech machines and apparatuses. I visited the International Exhibition of Equipment, Raw Materials and Technologies for Pharmaceutical Production, which took place in Moscow. There were many machines for filling bottles, companies from all over the world. I chose 3 that best suited my requirements, and took contacts from the representatives. The selected automatic equipment had to be coordinated with the management, and then I signed a contract for the supply. Having returned back to the company, I started contacting the representatives of the equipment manufacturers by phone. A company from Germany agreed to supply bottling and capping equipment, but asked me to come and sign the contract in person. Unfortunately, I could not travel to the European Union, as I did not have a visa, and the visa process would have taken at least 3 months. The company from China sent me a catalog of products in the mail. I chose for a long time, but I could not figure out whether the equipment can fill plastic bottles. What is the capacity of the machine? The third manufacturer from Krasnodar listened to me and replied that he could make the equipment only 6 months, citing the large volume of orders. I had to refuse, because I needed the machine in the shortest possible time. A machine had to be found, and I realized that I would not be able to do it on my own. This made me a little less confident. However, the manager of the company in Krasnodar helped me out here. He suggested a specialist in pharmaceutical equipment supply, who could find another option of equipment. Following his advice, I turned to a specialist mediator from Moscow. At that time I had no idea that I was doing the right thing. The manager of the company listened to me and asked some questions about the material of the vials, the required productivity, the dosage of the drug. I was pleased with his professional and business-like approach. After preliminary consultations, he suggested a machine for filling and sealing plastic tubes. The specialist of this company sent me a video with the suggested machine variants, which visually demonstrated the equipment itself and its capabilities. Massive brushes for polishing tablets cleaned the surface of round tablets. The process of machine operation was controlled through the LCD screen system. The tablets, after being cleaned, were placed in an even layer for packing. Then they were inverted by 90 degrees. Plastic tubes on the chute from the storage bin entered the filling tablets. Each tube was loaded with 20 tablets. Dosing and capping were fully automated. A month after signing the contract, we got working equipment for filling and capping plastic tubes. Initially, I was skeptical about choosing a manager, relying on my own experience, but I realized that you should always learn and not be afraid to trust a professional.